All right, here's a look at stage 4 from the Dry Creek June match. Fun little stage, had a nice little flow to it. Because I have an injury in my back, I pinched a nerve and I couldn't move really aggressive, so I was just trying to keep my feet moving to minimize starts and stops because that seems to hurt the most. Stepping into the box, it was a spicy shot down the side for a long popper, or paper, sorry, and my foot, I really needed my foot up in the fault line to get my shoulder over there to be able to have a good platform to make the shot. Not the best thing to do is get your foot on top of the board, but I needed to do that to make what I needed to do. Step in. Would have liked to have been a little smoother on this entry right here. Get that foot should not have been on the board. And here we go, half speed. Coming there good, eyes are up, looking for the next target. You can see I'm going into positions very softly because it hurts. Eyes are up, then the gun comes. One of the keys to shooting on the move is having good grip, good management recoil, and an excellent trigger press. You can shoot on the move really well. Coming here at the reload. This was open for a lot of discussion on how to shoot this. This partial here, once you got up to about here, disappeared. So most people wanted to take that first. Question is, do I go to the stacker and then the long target? Because the long target's visible longer. That was probably the best way to do that. The way I was flowing with the back, I decided not to do that. Probably should have. But what it did is I knew I'd have to come to a little bit of a stop. It set up a nice direct angle for me to just move in, shooting the next one. The reason, let's back that up just here. The reason I went from long target there to the top one and then came down is this top target up there is the same sight plane as the long distance target, the one deep in the corner that I was shooting. So I didn't have, it was the same sight plane. I could see it right up my peripheral vision. It was easy to snap there and then kind of disrespect this one on the way out. Go a little faster. And snap my eyes, get the gun going in front of me, slight lean forward, which is what my physical therapist told me don't do, and we finish up right there. And when you listen to this in full speed, you'll hear me do a little groan right there. And there was a reason. Let's look at this one more time, see if we can glean anything, really looking at some footwork. I come down, again, look at the platform. We got a pivot point, the hips, and the shoulders slightly in front. So we get a little arc going forward, looking deeper into the structure. Yeah, I put my head forward a little bit. I'm still looking through the center of my eyeball at the optics. I would rather not have my head done that far, but I do like having the slight C moving forward. Good lines on the elbows moving down to the hands. The gun stays, as people say, pretty darn flat when I shoot. Doesn't move much. Okay. Eyes first, then gun. Eyes first, then the gun. Eyes snap there, gun in. Would have liked to take that spot in the move, but I closed the gap a little bit. It's not because I was moving fast, it's because I was shooting slow. Coming to here, couldn't see my feet. But still, just keep the gun moving, keep the trigger moving, works real well. When it comes to these stages like this, when you are got a lot that you can shoot in the move, try to separate foot speed from trigger speed. Just because you're walking fast does not mean the trigger has to go fast. The trigger needs to make alphas because you're making more difficult shots because you're on the move. So pay attention to that. Don't get locked into trigger speed has to be the same speed as my feet. I see a lot of people do that unconsciously. I don't think they're doing it on purpose. And their hits really suffer. When they have the skills to actually shoot on the move, they're just not breaking up the two skill sets. Hope you have something there you learned. Help shoot your next match.